Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to learn about a new app called Book Creator. I have already opened the app and you can see when you open it up you are prompted with a Get Teens Started. I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through this instead. If you hit the plus sign in the bottom left hand corner there, you get to choose to add a new book, duplicate book, or import book. So we'll select new book. When you open new book, you're given some different options: portrait, square, landscape, and then the same options again, but comic style. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to do landscape. I feel that in the primary classroom, landscape books turn out the best for younger students. So as it loads the page, you will see that at the top in the center it tells you this is your cover page. If I push the arrow on the right, it takes me to page 2. I can push it again and it takes me to page 3. Now you see that I have a plus sign in the middle on the right. If I want to add more pages, that's where I will do it. I'm going to go ahead and just use the back arrow to go back to my cover, and I'm going to add my cover. In the upper right hand corner you have a plus sign, a circle with an eye, and the square with the arrow in it. We're going to start by using the plus sign. It's typically where you begin with any app on the iPad, and you're going to add something new to it. So I'm going to go ahead and add a photo because this is my cover, and I'm going to just select from photos that are already there. I'm going to go to my moments, and I'm going to select this baby elephant. As soon as you select it, it gets put right on the page, and you have the options to resize it and reposition it. So I do want it to be most of my cover, but I do want to be able to add to it. So I'm going to go just like that, and then I'm going to add some text. Again, to do that, you hit the plus sign and choose Add Text. We're going to title this All About Elephants. And there you have it. We now have our title. Every book needs an author or an illustrator. Since I'm writing this one, I'm going to hit the plus sign and add the author name. And in order to do that, I'm going to use the pen this time. This is a fun tool that students really like to use. It allows them to personalize it. I'm going to go ahead and change the color of it. My favorite color is purple, so I'll select purple and touch the pen. And you see as you touch the pencil at the top, you have a thin line, the medium, and the thick. For the purpose of writing, I'm going to use the thin. And then you simply just take your finger or a stylus and you can write out whatever you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and write by and then my name. And there you have it. Once you're done with it, you hit done, and your drawing or your writing or whatever you've added in is now added to your title cover or your title page. You can resize it again by just selecting the blue arrow and moving it where you would like. One fun thing that you can do on this is you can change the background color of your page, and in order to do that you push the circle with the eye in the upper right hand corner. So I'm going to change the page color, and to do that you'll see it says page color. You just hit the arrow and some different options come up. I'm going to select the brown because I think it looks great for the purpose of the elephant and the title, and I think it just is a nice touch. So add that in and you have that set. You can choose to do a textured page if you'd like as well. We're just going to go ahead and do that. From this page you also have the ability to show grid lines, snap grid lines. And what that does is it just allows you to make sure that everything is aligned up. So you'll see when I go back out, you'll see some green lines that show me that everything is lining up. If you want, you can turn those off, but I found that students like to have them. Okay? The next thing you can do is you can change your text. So if you select a text, just tap the text and, I'm sorry, I went a little ahead, hit the eye in the corner again, and you can change the text. You can make it larger, center it, change the color. I'm going to stick with purple since that's what I started with. And you can also change the font to whatever you would like it to be. So we'll go with that and hit back. If I want to add a background color to this, I can. Maybe I want to make it stand out, so I'll put it with some white. Go back, and I like it like that. Then I just need to stretch it out, put it where I want it, and it's all set. Okay. In order to access your other pages, you can hit the arrow button on the right hand side, or you can hit pages at the top in the middle. By doing that, you can see I have page 2, page 3. So I can just touch the page I want to go to, page 2, and then page 3. If for some reason I don't want to add multiple pages, if you just push your finger on them, it'll start to jiggle, and you tap it, you can delete the pages you would like to delete. I'm going to go back to my cover page now. In order to do that, you just hit done, touch your cover, and it'll go back to the cover. Another thing that Book Creator allows you to do is add sound. So we're going to go ahead and add some sound here. By hitting the plus sign, add sound, simply just hit the red circle and begin recording. All About Elephants by Danielle. Once you're done recording, of course you want to use it, so you hit yes. It gives you a little speaker. See those green lines where everything's lining up now? And the red line telling you that if you decide to print it, it won't print if you go any further than that. Make it a little smaller, and my sound is added. You can push on it and you can hear the recording back, and that's about it. If you'd like to share it, you push the arrow in the upper right hand corner, the square, hit share. My students typically post to Seesaw or Google Drive. So you can choose how you'd like to share it. We're going to go ahead and just copy it to iBooks, and it will go onto your bookshelf, and you can see all the other books that we have in there, and it will read through like a book. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial of Book Creator.